Hi there, it's Handmade by Shirley here again. I've come on again with some simple stamping. Just simple, nice simple card, nothing too fancy, because simple cards are just as effective as fancy cards. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I've come on with a nice very vanilla colour and a nice lilac colour. And I've got my envelope that I'm going to stamp on as well. I'm just going to turn these pieces of ridges that have come over from cutting back over with a bone folder. This was a little trick that a friend of mine or a team member of mine showed me, and it's very effective. So I do like that, and I do appreciate it, because then I can sort these things out. So just go over with your bone folder. You could use something flat if you don't have a bone folder. You could use like a block for your stamps, or something that's flat. So I've done that, and when I've stamped it, I'm just going to layer it up with a very tiny border of lilac around it, and then that's going to lay on the top of this other piece of vanilla cardstock underneath. So it's going to kind of look like that, and then I'm also going to stamp onto the envelope as well. So I've got a stamp set here. I'm going to use my foam part, and I've got this nice stamp here, which is a nice floral. And as I say, it's just going to be a really simple card. Sometimes simple cards are just as effective as any other sort of more ornate cards. So just attaching that to there, and I am going to actually, before I do that, or I suppose I could do it after, I'll do it after. I'm going to use some Pear Pizzazz just now for the whole thing. I'm just going to ink that up like so, and then I'm just going to turn it round, and I'm going to have it at the corner, I think, here on the left hand side. So I'm just going to pop that down, just give it a little press, a firm press, make sure the whole thing's pressed. There we go, that's very nice. And I've also got some leaves here that I'm going to use as well. This is a little leaf here, and I'm just going to pop that into the green Pear Pizzazz as well, and I'm just going to have a bit up here, a wee bit here, small one there, and that's all. I'm not going to do too much more. I have got some blending brushes I'm going to use, and first of all, actually, I'm going to put the sentiment, one of the sentiments on, which is "Life is better with friends like you." So I'm just going to pop that on as well. I'm going to just pop that, I think, to the side here. Try and keep this all straight. And I've got a block here that I can use, and I'm going to use some I wasn't going to use black memento, but I think I will. I think I'll just use some black memento. So just give that a wee twist when you're putting that on, because it's slightly different ink to the inks that I've used, the coloured inks. So then putting that here, hold it for a bit, and then lift that off. It's a bit squint, but that doesn't matter. And then I'm going to get my blending brushes. Where are they? Here they are. And I've got some, might not use that one. Got some nice fresh freesia, which is a nice purple colour. And I'm just going to go put my blending brush in it. I'm just going to pop this over some of the flowers just to give them a bit colour. Oh, like that. A little bit there. There we go. That's good. I just don't want to make it too busy, but yeah, I've added that to it. And I'm going to add I think one more wee bit to it. Just let me see what that looks like. Just like that, because it is simple and clean. I'm not sure, I might actually do something else. I'm not happy with that really. Start again, we can start again. So we'll do the flower again. But I think I might do it in some black memento ink. I think that might look nicer. So just get your stamp again, black memento ink, just give your memento a bit of a twist when you're doing it, and then try and keep your paper as straight as you can. I'll go slightly over this time, there we go, just give that a bit of a press, and there we go. Yeah, that looks nicer, that looks nicer. And then I'm going to use my wording, where is it? Get the same wording. I'll try and keep it straight this time. I might put it there actually, that might be nice. Rechange instead of putting it at the bottom. It's still squint, unfortunately, never mind. And then I'm just going to go over it again with what's on my brush. I'm just going to go, oh, I think I've not waited long enough for my memento to dry. No worries. Just put a little bit more on, and then that will give us the purpley hue we're looking for. I mean, it doesn't matter actually that that's on it, because it's given quite a nice effect, really, isn't it? Let me just go in as well with my colour over that too. It's quite a nice kind of effect actually, which I quite like. And it wasn't supposed to be doing that, but it's actually quite nice. So let's see what that looks like on the card now. Does that look better? Yes, I think that's quite nice. There we go. So now what we need to do is just, well, I wanted to do my, first of all I'm going to do my envelope. So turn round this away, and then we can ink this back up with some memento. I'll not do the whole thing, I'll just do it to there because we're only going to put a bit of it on, and then I'm just put this on the corner of the envelope. There we go, like so. That's it. Just put one wee bit on because it's to be simple, and then I'm just going to come in, and I'll probably do the same thing. I just give this a bit of a hopefully it won't be as bad. No, I think it's just done the same thing, but that's actually quite a nice look. So probably best to wait till your memento dries a bit if you want a more clean and crisp image. But I quite like that. I think that's quite nice, and you know, it's just a wee bit different. So we'll pop these lids on, and then we can get putting it together. So just, you could have even just done one wee simple card like that with, let's just see, let's do another bit. You could even have just stamped it. I'm just cutting this off screen as well, because I want to show you something else that you could have perhaps done with it. Is that about the same size? Yeah, so here's another piece. Pop that to the side. So there is another couple of stamps in here. So what you could have actually done is got the flower stamps, and you could have mounted them, bear with me, onto a block. So you could have arranged it like, oh, I want a couple of flowers on here, like that. Oh, I want some of the leaves. There's a couple of leaves as well. So put a leaf here. That's another idea. I mean, this is all still simple stamping. It's just, and simplicity. It's just that you're kind of arranging it to fit on your stamping block, I should say. So that should work. You can push that in a bit, and then just pop them all on, and they will be in place where you want them to be. So then you can then go over with your memento ink, and you can just stamp. You could even do it landscape this way for a change, and you can just go, oh, I'll have that right in the middle, right there. You've got it right there. It's done exactly what you wanted it to do. And then if you wanted to pick one of the other stamps, which say thank you for everything, which might be quite nice, many thanks, little card, big thanks. So let's do little card, big thanks, because it's going to be quite a little card. So you can pop that probably here at the side, which might be quite nice. So we change, and then get your block, pick that up, re-ink it, and then stamp it on. There you go. And then that's another very simple, but it will be very effective card. And then instead of doing the colouring over the actual stamped images, what you actually could do is just pop a little bit on the corners. You don't have to do it all the way around. You could. These are just an idea of what you could actually do, because this is aiming to be simple and clean, really. So if you wanted it to go round, you could have it going round a little bit more. It doesn't have to go round the whole entirety of the card. I mean, it could, if it wanted to, just pop a little bit more on there, and then all you need to do to finish that up really is add some gems to it as an extra. So add something small. You probably just need to add a couple of things to it, perhaps in keeping with the colours. It doesn't have to be, but you know, it could be. I was trying to find something small enough. Another thing you can do with these little gems is, if you've got alcohol pens of some description, you want to find a colour that's quite near to the colours that you're using. Just colour over the gem and they'll turn into that colour. So just go over the top and just make sure. So you can see there, I've just coloured these two there. You can probably see that they're slightly different colour. I don't know if you can. Yep, just these two. Yeah. You usually do things in threes, so, or like an odd number is usually more pleasing to the eye. So you can do that with your gems. If you don't have the particular colours, you think, oh, I've not got the right colour, what am I going to do? I have to put this on, I don't like that, I want to put this on. That's another tip. So just putting these up, pop it down. Just decide where you want them. I mean, they could all be in this corner if you wanted, or you know, just whatever pleases your eye. If you think that's nice, put it there, you know. I think I'm going to put that one up there. Okay, and then that's another idea that you could just do, because that is very simple. We'll probably have to cut that down a bit, but yes, that would look really nice. Where's the base card? What have I done with it? Have I cut it up? Probably. I think I have. Oh no, here it is. It's hiding. And then pop it on like so. So you could either have that one, or you could have this one, which we did first. So you could have either of those as just a very simple card with a nice stamped envelope. So one or the other. Actually liking this one better now that I've done it. Yeah, so and it just makes a nice little card for a friend to give to a friend, or somebody for, it doesn't have to say thanks, it could say birthday or whatever you want on it. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you have, please let me know. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that when videos come on, you get the notification straight away. And thank you for your support, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.